Michael Schmidt, you're an important guy, obviously. Your phone records were seized by the federal government as part of a leak administration. I mean, if somebody tried to seize my phone records at C-calls to Krispy Kreme, gun shops, off-track betting, but apparently the Trump administration thought that they could seize your phone records without you knowing anything about it. First of all, let me ask you, how does that make you feel? And secondly, what concerns do you have? It is chilling that our federal government, from time to time, feels like they can seize reporters' phone records.
I found out about this yesterday or 2 days ago when I got a letter from the Justice Department that laid out what had happened. They said that they took 90 days of my phone records from a critically important time in the Trump administration, from January of 2017 to April of 2017. Obviously, there was an enormous amount going on in that period of time, and we were scrambling in many different ways to try and cover that story. Beyond that, I really don't know a lot more. The Justice Department said that they sought my emails over that period of time, or at least information from my emails, that they had the ability to get that, but that information was not handed over by the folks that host our emails. So all they had was my phone records. In many ways, this is not a surprising thing, given the rhetoric that came out of the White House under the Trump administration about this issue and the posture of the Justice Department. And I'm not sure that even someone like Bill Barr, who was the Attorney General when this happened, would see this as a stain at all on their record. But it is obviously an enormously chilling thing for those of us who work and treasure in the First Amendment. And I'll sort of leave it to the Times to, deal with it from here.
Gene Robinson, in 2013, the Obama administration seized the phone records of Associated Press reporters and their editors as well. Is there not some step that administrations should have to go through, before they're able to do that? Put the reporters on notice, at least?
Absolutely. I mean, this is outrageous, and we should point out that these abuses of the Trump administration are a terrible threat to the First Amendment. But as you point out, the Obama administration was no picnic. I mean, the Obama administration pursued leaks as vigorously as the Trump administration in many ways, and actually used the Espionage Act to try to track down leakers and punish them more than all previous administrations put together. And so that was definitely a step down the slippery slope. It was partially reversed toward the end of the administration when they kind of said mea culpa and we'll stop doing this. But then the Trump administration really revved it up, and seizing, why do you seize Mike Schmidt's phone records? Well, you want to know who's giving him all that good information that he's using to embarrass the administration and put the president in potential legal jeopardy. And they want to know who's spilling, and so that's what they were trying to find out. And it is the definition of chilling to journalists. All journalists should be outraged and appalled at this.